Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kyra and today we are doing a very long awaited, for me, first impressions with the Norvina collection volume 2.
And you're also about to find out why I don't film at this time of day.
Alright, so I already have my eyes primed with a new eyeshadow primer. It's the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer in the shade Light. We're going to give this a shot. No, I did not go ham with the blush. This is just one of the visible ways that my chronic pain manifests itself later on in the day. So we're just going to dive right in, and I'm excited to play with this palette. You guys know that I'm totally into green and blue shadows. Hopefully whatever I create will go with this shirt. If not, we're just playing with makeup today. Alright, here we go. I did not set my primer, but we're going to go into this shade right here, which is E3. And this is going to go into my crease. You guys would not believe the saga of getting these stinking palettes that I ordered on launch day and received a full week later. Full week. And I'd like to warn you that I'm about to talk about a real first world problem. This is not anything in the scope of reality. It's just something in the scope of my YouTube life. And I know a lot of you are creators as well, so I'm sure some of you at least can relate. So I'm just packing this shade on the outer third of the lid as well as up into the crease. You'll notice I'm not doing any blending. I'm just placing the shadow, and then we're going to go back in and blend it out with something else. So I may as well tell you, I also ordered the volume 3 because I'm going to say these palettes over and over again, so now you'll know which ones I'm talking about. But yeah, I ordered these palettes at 7 a.m. my time, launch day. I decided to go ahead and order the palettes from Sephora because when I got up that morning, they were not available on the ABH website yet, and I'm an instant gratification kind of a girl. So I will admit that I am a rouge, if you didn't already know that, at Sephora, and the gift that I chose for 2019 for making rouge was 2-day free flash shipping for a year. Which is why, as I admitted in my bougie booty guru tag video, I frequently order things from Sephora versus other places because it gets here faster. Ulta generally takes a full week before I'll see my order once I've placed it. I ordered them from Sephora. Sephora shipped them. Mind you, it took them almost a full 24 hours to ship them, which is pretty unusual for Sephora in my experience. So I wasn't impressed by that right off the bat. And then, so once I received shipping confirmation, it said that they were going to be here Monday the 30th of September. Next thing I know, I look at the shipping confirmation again, and it says Tuesday. Okay, fine, I'm a patient girl. I'm gonna wait until Tuesday. Tuesday rolls around, and they aren't coming, and they aren't coming, and then all of a sudden, it no longer says the date they're supposed to arrive in the email. It says exception, and then it said it will update at some later point. So I called the carrier facility, which is, for your information, On Track. I've had problems with this company before, with On Track. Let me get a drink. I think I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out with the shade B3 and resist the urge to make bingo jokes. Sorry, Laura. This is a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. I should have gone with my first instinct. This is just the first impressions, and the first impressions is that was pretty deep green. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my original thought, which was this one right here, which is E1. So I called the On Track facility, asked them where the frank my package is, and why it's not updating, because it had not updated at that point since the previous day in the evening. And he says, well, let me look at it for you. And he comes back and he says, I'm trying to get a hold of the carrier, like the actual person on the truck that's supposed to be delivering it, and I haven't talked with them yet, so I will call you back if there's bad news. If there's good news, you'll see your package later today. Not loving how this is looking so far. Not for sure why these shades are coming out so dark. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my original brush and see if that helps. Getting into my nighttime routine, I've done my skincare. I'm dreaming and longing for a hot bath. And so I do my skincare and I start running the bath and my phone rings and it's On Track. So I answered it to see what the deal was, and he says, bad news, your package is missing. We have no idea where it is. But you should call Sephora. They'll reissue either a refund or a replacement, and they will, make a claim with us for the missing package. So I called Sephora. They're apologetic, they feel bad that my package is missing, and, they asked me if I would like a replacement or a refund. They said, well, we can expedite it to you, expedited shipping, and we'll give you 200 points for your trouble. 200 points. Are you kidding me? I think, well, I love that Sephora has the 2-day free flash shipping. We all know that the points are a freaking joke. You have to spend $100 to get 100 points, and 100 points gets you something like this. In fact, I spent 100 points on this because I'm going to put this in my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Yes, I have a giveaway coming if I ever hit 1,000 subscribers. Tell your friends. Shameless plug. Okay, so I'm like, okay, and he says, when do you need it? I said, I need it like Monday, yesterday. And, oh, we're very sorry. So they issue the replacement. It doesn't ship for a full 24 hours. And then it finally arrived today, and that's the end of my story. I'm sorry, I'm whining. I'm done. So, this is interesting. I wasn't really expecting for these shades to be as dark and or similar. I mean, there's definitely some depth there. And it is beautiful, and the formula is beautiful. I just find it interesting because in the first Norvina collection palette, volume 1, I really felt like everything was very true to color in the pan. So, I'm going to go back into this first shade, E3, and just deepen it up a little bit where I've kind of lost some pigment. And, just again to try and have a little bit more distinction between those two shades. I think it's pretty good though. So anyway, that was my day. How was yours? I'm very happy to have them though. I'm very excited, even though my 8 Looks 1 palette did not do as well as I hoped and anticipated it would. I don't care. I do this for fun. I do it because I want to. I do it because I know not everybody is going to run right out and buy these palettes, and so I like to give my take on these, you know, whatever I buy that is a new release, even if I don't get it faster than everybody else. So hopefully you'll find something helpful in this video, and if nothing else, have a little fun along the way. Alright, I think for just a tiny bit more depth, as if we need it, in the outer V, I'm going to go in with the shade C4. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I just want to try and use as many shades as possible. Not that I want to put the whole palette on my face, but I do want to give you my full first impression. To me, even layered up over this, you know, the first green that I use, I can tell that this is definitely true to color, this particular shade. Alright, I think I have a plan. So, I'm going to first go into this shade right here, which is D1 on the middle of the lid, and then I'm going to go into A3 for the inner third of the lid. And first I'm going to use my glitter glue. Going into A5, which is that teal turquoise shimmer. Actually looks like the shimmer version of the first shade that I used. So this looks very similar to this. Sorry about the reflective packaging. I can't do anything about it, but I can apologize needlessly. Told you we're going to find out why I don't film this late in a day. It's currently 4 p.m. So, even though it is a Thursday, yes, it has been a full week since I ordered my palettes. Since it's a Thursday, even though it's a Thursday, it is actually Friday for me and the kiddos because for whatever reason, and I don't care what the reason is, they have no school tomorrow, which means I get to sleep in and film all day after that. Right. Going into that A3, kind of looks like a fluorescent yellowy green shimmer. So we're going to find out if that's what it is. Thus far, it's kind of looking lackluster and not fluorescent, maybe? I don't know, it's gorgeous either way. It's not, again, what it looks like in the pan, though, in my opinion. Of course, I'm going to bring this up and add that little bit of lift to the eye. We'll also try zhuzhing up the lid with a little bit of phalange action. Not the most impressive thing I've ever seen. I could try, maybe I'll try on the other side, spraying it, see if that helps at all, but I don't want to do it on this side and, you know. Are you reading my mind? I hope you're reading my mind. I can't words, apparently. So what have you guys been watching on TV lately? I completely binged the new Netflix show called Unbelievable last weekend. You guys, it was so sad but moving at the same time. It ends up being about several people. I mean, it includes several people's stories in it, but it's essentially about a girl who reports a sexual assault on herself, and she gets talked to by the police several times, and at one point they kind of talk her into denying that it happened. It's all about how that really kind of affects her as a woman, human being, you know, what have you. I almost like it better without going up, but it's too late now, we're committed. I just thought it was hopefully eye-opening to a lot of people, but just moving to me and how it all shakes out and the different stories that are shared and whatnot. So it ends up being a good story in my opinion. It just is tough to watch, so I recommend it if you like dramas like that are like heart-wrenching, but then you feel good at the end-ish. Like I said, we're going to try and spray this for this eye, if I can aim. Look how red my ears are. It's like also the same thing as my cheek. So anyhow, I thought that was a good little series that I binged last week on Netflix. Ugh, this is doing the same damn thing that it did on the other palette. I feel like it picks up the shadow underneath. I'm going to go in and try and salvage it with the phalange. Intermittently, in between series, I've been watching Blue Bloods, as always. I love Tom Selleck. I don't know if you've ever heard me talk about that show before, but that's kind of like my I'm in between shows show. And then I've also, when I'm like able to just sit there and watch television and pay attention, I've been watching the most recent season of The Blacklist. I like that show too. So what's on your fall TV? So first I'm going to go in with this shade, which is C4 again. This was the shade that we placed on the outer V. I'm going to make sure we still have that present on the outer V, and then just bring a little bit on the outer third of the lower lash line. Should we go purple? That might be fun. Let's go purple. I'm going to go into B2 right here. It's really, really beautiful, and I've been craving purple in my life. I do like purple, I just don't know why I don't gravitate towards it. I'm bringing this all the way into the tear duct practically. So I don't know why I don't go for it more, but I do like the way it looks, and purple is supposed to look nice on brown-eyed folks. Love it. Okay, what for the inner corner? I don't think we could not try this shade, so I think we're going to go in with C1 for the inner corner. Also think that A3 that's on the inner part of the lid would be a beautiful inner corner highlight for another look. Seems like maybe a gold with a peachiness to it. Do we call that champagne? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to be predictable here and just pull up that inner corner highlight a little bit. This video or any subsequent palette videos of any kind are not to encourage you in any way to go out and purchase these palettes. These are expensive palettes, and certainly not to go out and buy all three. If you do buy one, if you're inclined to buy one, maybe just pick the one that speaks to you the most. I don't know that I feel like you need all three, unless you also have a YouTube channel and want to have every color in creation, but you know, it is what it is. Mostly these videos are just to inspire you if you are planning to purchase one of these palettes, you know, and or just to entertain you while I put makeup on my eyeballs, you know? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and throw on some of this CoverGirl, I don't know why I'm doing this, Exhibitionist mascara. I'm going to grab a lippy and I will be right back. Boom, we are back. Ready for lips. I'm going to keep it pretty nude, actually, because, you know, not that it matters. Anyhow, I'm going to use the NYX Suede Lip Liner, matte lip liner in the shade, I just read it, Soft Spoken. And for lipstick, I'm going to use this teeny tiny Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipstick in Pillow Talk. What do you think? Hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions with the Norvina Volume 2 palette. Stay tuned. In a day or two, I will have up first impressions for Volume 3, and then I'm going to dive into some looks with these palettes. Are you ordering these? Do you care about these? Do you think that this is stupid how much ABH is putting out? Tell me all your thoughts down in the comments. And with all of that said, I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days. And I will see you in my next video soon.